What's going on, guys? So today's video I'm going to try and talk you through a few different techniques I like to use when growing my chest. So chest, it's a difficult body part for many to grow. It is probably the body part that most lads want to get bigger, and yet it can be stubborn enough at times. So over the years I have shifted my focus from lifting heavy weights and as heavy as possible to lifting correctly. So let me say from the off, 60 kg lifted correctly is 5 times more productive than 100 kg lifted incorrectly. So as you can see here in the video, I'm doing 95 kg. The tempo is 3 seconds on the eccentric, 2 seconds on the concentric. So what I'm just doing here is a rest pause technique, okay? So I generally bench without a spotter, and so I did 5 reps, re-racked it, took a few seconds, and then got an extra rep. So you want to try and overload the muscle as much as possible in order for it to grow. Now that doesn't necessarily mean lifting the huge amount of weight. You can overload the muscle through time under tension, through rest pause, through drop sets. So this was my last heavy set at 100 kg. I then racked it, stripped off the 2 5s either side, and went again at 90 kg. So I think I got about 3 reps at this. So as you can see, each rep is slow and controlled. I'm not bouncing it off my chest, I'm not going super fast on the eccentric, and I'm not losing the focus off my chest. And take this piece of advice, guys, for those beginning or those younger lifters. Lift correctly rather than letting your ego come into play. When you're in the gym, there can be a tendency to start thinking, oh, I want to look like the big man in front of the other guys in the gym. Fuck that. If you start lifting stupidly, you're going to get injuries, and when you're out injured, you're going to lose all your gains. So just take it. So forget about the ego. The person who lifts correctly is the guy who makes the better gains. So hopefully now I don't get sued by this guy for spotting or for being in the video. I asked him for a spot because I was doing some time under tension work. He's a great finisher, another technique I like to use. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds on the eccentric, pause at the bottom and up again. So I'm doing 70 kg here. Again, forget about the weight. Time under tension will burn the hell out of your chest, but I find it very conducive for growth in the chest for a stubborn body part. Next, just moved on to Smith machine press, and the barbell was being used. So look at that impressive forearm vein, I must say. So again, like all my pressing movements, slow and controlled, keeping the tension on the muscle at all times. Next, I just moved on to some plate loaded machine press. So more of a decline press. I had the setting quite high on the seat. So really focusing on the squeeze in the middle here. Imagine you're trying to touch your 2 elbows together in the center, so squeezing as much as possible, and again slow and controlled on the eccentric. Then I moved us onto some biceps. So I like to train chest, biceps, and then front delts at the end, a little bit of front delts. So this is just an alternating seated incline curl. So again, focus on the stretch, guys. You don't need to be lifting obscene amounts of weight when you're doing bicep curls. They're small muscles, they're secondary muscles. You can overload them through time under tension and through lifting correctly. Like how many times do you see lads swinging barbells up, just for the sake of looking good? They look dumb, alright? Lift smart, lift correctly, and you'll get the results, and you'll be able to lift for longer. Next, I just did a little bit of abs. This is an ideal ab workout if you're really stuck for time. So just roll out, keeping the lower back nice and strong. Imagine you're doing a plank, so hips forward, lower back nice and strong, keeping the core as engaged as possible. If you're finding you're going out really far and then you're letting your lower back curve, you're not doing an ab roll out properly. So ab rollout, superset it with an ab cycle. Ab cycle is a fantastic abdominal exercise, and you're hitting your obliques, you're hitting your upper abs, your lower abs, so it's ideal, and fuck me, does it burn. So it's a good little superset, especially if you're really stuck for time. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Please remember to like and subscribe, yo! Oh yeah, sorry, forgot about this. So this is me just current shape, bulking 3,800 calories at the moment and staying relatively shredded, so happy out. Now, I basically came down to a classroom to get some study done because I spend, well, most of the class, and myself included, spend most of the day talking shite because we're up in a study area ourselves and we just talk and have a crack. So kind of try and get off into a little quiet area and get shit done. And I still struggle to get shit done, to be honest. But yeah, just about to have my dinner. So we got some brown rice, turkey, some veg. I order off Clean Cut Meals, so I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I pay for it each week, and I'm a big advocate of it. Basically, I found when I went off it for a period, I just started making excuses. I started missing meals. I started, opting for shitty food, and the reality is, nutrition is the biggest factor in you achieving your results. So I said, "Beck it, I'm going to splash out." And yeah, I personally believe it's worth it. And if you're making excuses, if you find that nutrition is the detrimental factor to your physique, there's always that option of Clean Cut Meals. So yeah, what am I doing today? Basically trying to get a project done, get a post up for later, and get shit done. I'm gonna get this camera rid of this camera because I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna come into the classroom and see me talking to it and look like a bit of a spanner. So I'll catch you later, guys.